So, shortly, well, the police are quite pleased with the crimes that had happened outside or within their jurisdictions. Why? I think they probably give them like a feeling that they did things correctly. I would say this that the level of bigotry and racism and probably Nazism, it's true to say that the individuals in here are under some sort of a substance which affect their righteous thinking. I mean, they are completely crazy. I'm just someone that they never met, and they're religious fanatics. That's clear. However, I never met, and I was because I remember the year prior to the World Cup 2018 in Russia, and yes, they were behaving like complete craziness. It's like they literally have like lost their mind, especially during that period of time. There was like kidnappings, taking hostages, uh, theft, and way more. It's difficult to call it hysteria or something else, and a lot of things have happened during that period of time. And to this day, they keep they are actually quite pleased of their behavior. They're quite pleased of what they have achieved, and I'm telling basically this to the entire, well, to a lot of people in this world, and it's hard to believe how these individuals behave. It's like they completely lost their mind, and they do attack. They attacked everyone. They only spared the Queen Margaret of Denmark. That's the only person they spared, and I think some Danish youth. Danish male youth or something like that. I don't know. It's very difficult to figure out, and it's clear seeing that they are mentally unstable. And the thing is that just to spare out the authorities, that okay, but then me myself, I go and I go and I try to reach and speak with different ministries in the country, with different employers. There are CEOs in here and other individuals like that, and yes, their answer has always been they give fugitive answers, meaning that they give you an answer so that they can leave. And the same thing has happened yesterday morning. I went to, this is less than 24 hours ago. Um, I went there and I spoke with, okay, hi, and as always, I always have my paperwork with me. So I carry two bags. I got a new one which I carry on my which I carry in here, and I carry my and I carry two other bags in my hands. And sometimes there's like a third bag. Sometimes when I bring food from Algiers to in here actually, it's difficult to state, but probably I think that the food was better actually. We tried a lot, and they're under some sort of spell. As I said, I come with all my documents, and well, he just took took a look at everything. They didn't take a look. He's like, and he was dismissive. That's the wording. It's like, okay, so, and I told him, why is this behavior? And I did say that, that the United States Defense Minister met with the president on October 1st, 2020, and I write a lot, and I did write to all those, to both people, and it's individuals that you see on TV and you see on things, and yes, they're under some kind of a shock. They're under some kind of, you can see them that they have like distorted thinking actually. The thing is like they don't have their problems in one bag. It just spread all over the place. And I remained as thoughtful as possible. And I wrote and I took the normal procedures. The thing is that this city, as was the case in 2000, as was the case in 2001, as was the case in 1998, and as was the case in 2000 and 2002. Going forward to 2018, 2019, and 2020 is the same behavior. People who cause problems, they are bigots, and they force people to slavery basically, and it is prohibited by military law. Slavery is prohibited by military law in here because it's taboo subjects in Mauritania, and this has been the situation, and I have spoken with them repeatedly, and they basically, yes, their action is that, as I wrote to someone, they they are pleasured by someone else's misery, and it has been, and they have been running like a show which is unbelievable, meaning like they kept people underground. This is the main thing that is happening. They confiscated property and letters, and when I wrote is like when I said, probably you're the police, he's the police chief or else of that region, and well, I'm speaking to someone who is not doing their job correctly. Meaning is like you have people in your own jurisdiction, or in his, he has people in his own jurisdiction or in his own authority who have attacked a monarch, who committed electronic access to property on foreign leader and diplomatic bodies, and they stole from industries, meaning like in Europe, who can help them, and they display a show that they are like the smartest people around, that they know it all. This is how they behave, that they're the smartest people around, they know it all and way more. And to be quite honest with everyone, this is not how things should have been. However, and the thing is that I remained busy, and I mean, it's like it appears that someone has paid them to gain information and data and other things on the people within my network, and he's willing to give that to criminals, to Nazi parties, and to other racist bigots which are around. It wasn't the case in 2000. It's something, it's things which are unbelievable to describe. How these mentally ill people are just outside.